Dear valued shareholders, directors, invitees, guests, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to all of you. I, C.S. Saurabh Somani, Company Secretary and Compliance Officer of CE Info Systems Limited, 8th Annual General Meeting of the company. The AGM is being conducted through video conferencing as permitted by Ministry of Corporate Affairs and Securities and Exchange Board of India, provide various circulars in compliance with the provisions of the Companies Act 2013 and SEBI listing obligations and disclosure requirements, Regulation 2015. I request Mr. Rakesh Kumar Verma sir, being Chairman and Managing Director and Promoter of the company, to start the meeting.
I, Rakesh Kumar Verma, the Chairman of CE Info Systems Limited, welcome you all to the 28th Annual General Meeting and to the second AGM post-listing of the company. The meeting is being held through video conference in accordance with the circular issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs and SEBI. Before we start the main proceedings of the company, I would like to acknowledge the presence of Mrs. Rashmi Verma on my left side, Mr. Rohan, co-founder, promoter and CTO of the company, Mr. Rohan Verma, CEO and Executive Director on my right side, Mr. Shambhu Singh, Independent Director and Chairman of Audit Committee, Mr. Anil Mahajan, Independent Director and Chairman of Nomination and Remuneration Committee, Ms. Rakhi Prasad, Non-Executive Director and Chairperson of Stakeholder Relationships and Grievance Committee, Mr. Karthi Madhuswamy, Independent Director, Ms. Tina Dika, Independent Director, and Mr. Anuj Kumar Jain, CFO of the company. Ms. Sonika Chandra, Non-Executive Director, Nominee Director of PhonePe, has expressed her inability to attend this annual general meeting. Apart from board members and KMPs, we also have key executives and senior management joining from their respective locations. We also have the presence of Mr. Brijesh Mathur Chartered Accountants, Statutory Auditors of the company, Mr. Santosh Kumar Pradhan, Secretarial Auditor of the company, and scrutinizer for this 28th Annual General Meeting, and Mr. Ajay Gupta, Internal Auditor of the company. As informed by the Company Secretary, the requisite quorum for this AGM being present, I call this meeting to order. I now request and authorize Company Secretary Saurabh Somani to provide general instructions to the members regarding participating in this meeting.
Sure, sir. The company has taken all feasible efforts under the current circumstances to enable members to participate through video conference and vote at the AGM. Members may note that this annual general meeting is being held through video conference in accordance with the provisions of Companies Act 2013 and circulars issued by Ministry of Corporate Affairs and SEBI. The Register of Directors, KMP, the Register of Contracts and Arrangements, certificate from Secretarial Auditor as required under Regulation 13 of Securities and Exchange Board of India, Share-Based Employee Benefit and State Equity Regulation 21, has been available electronically on the website of the company for inspection of the members during the AGM. As the AGM is being held through video conference, the facility for appointment of proxies by the members was not applicable for this meeting. The company has provided facility for remote e-voting. The remote e-voting was open from Tuesday, August 29, 2023 at 9 a.m. up to Thursday, August 31, 2023 till 5 p.m. In order to get maximum participation of shareholders at the AGM, we have provided facility for voting electronically at this meeting. This is facility by which all shareholders who have not voted through remote e-voting will be able to vote. The company has provided the facility to cast the votes electronically on all resolutions set forth in the notice. Members who have not cast their votes yet electronically through remote e-voting and who are participating in this meeting will have an opportunity to cast their votes during the meeting through the e-voting system provided by the CDSL. Members can click on Vote tab on the video conference screen to avail the features. Members are requested to refer to the instructions provided in the notice for a seamless participation through video conference. In case member face any difficulty, they may reach out on the helpline numbers as provided in the notice. May I now request Chairman Sir to address the members of the company.
Dear shareholders, I feel pride in presenting the 28th annual report for fiscal year 2023 of C Info Systems Limited. In the year following our listing on the NSE and BSE, we have seen an incredible response to our story and are very thankful for the interest displayed by the community towards understanding our company. We remain committed to pushing the envelope in terms of India's map-based services through our unique combination of our advanced digital map database, strong management vision, advanced technological and digital capabilities, and a commitment to providing top quality products to our customers. Our solutions in B2B and B2B2C can largely be classified as map-led and IoT-led, and each of these is powered by different levers and creates different value for the organization. We have historically been driven by the map-led business, which is a high-margin business. Owing to 28 years, we have been able to spread the capital expenses over. While our IoT offerings are strong, until recently we were unable to focus on this segment due to limited management bandwidth. With the acquisition and successful integration of Gtropy, we now have a dedicated management force with a wealth of technical expertise to grow that business with the right investment. We are already seeing incredible results with a drastic increase in demand for the IoT-based solutions by us growing 220% from FY22. We expect this business to continue to scale up and contribute strongly to our financial performance in the coming years. Another area we are excited to explore is the drone segment. While we consider it to be one of our three pillars of technology, along with maps and IoT, it is still in the nascent stage. However, we believe that prudent investment at this point will yield strong results in the longer run and are proud to announce a strategic investment of 7 crores into in-drone solutions for a 20% stake. We are bullish on the value add we will derive from the investment over the next few years and expect it to strengthen our delivery capabilities. We are also very excited about our strategic investment of 10 crores for a 26% stake in Pogo, a gamified social travel commerce platform which will open up the new markets and new use cases for us. This is primarily an effort to create value for the general public, our B2C customers, through an enticing combination of information and interaction. The ruling of CCI against Google's monopoly and its abuse has given us hopes to make a dent in the consumer market. We continue to expand our global portfolio of offerings via our MAPPLS brand and have opened up new office in South Korea led by industry veteran with a wealth of experience. This business will primarily cater to the Southeast Asian markets, and we expect this to grow materially over the next few years. With all these opportunities in front of us, I would like to explain our growth roadmap and the drivers for the same. We are aiming to reach a revenue of 1,000 crores in the next 4-5 years, and we feel like we are on track. uh, based on our record over the past 2 years also gives us good confidence that we will be able to achieve this target. Over the past 2 years, our revenue has grown at a CAGR of 36%, which would be the growth rate required to meet our target. Additionally, our net margins have expanded significantly. We expect this growth to be driven through a combination of operating leverage, rapid adoption of our services through increasing use cases, focused management efforts, and strong order book growth. We are thankful for the trust placed in us by all our clients and will endeavor to maintain our track record of excellence. On the operational side of things, I am pleased to inform you that we generated operating revenues of rupees 282 crores in FY23, registering a healthy growth of 41% year on year over FY22. The operating profit EBITDA was rupees 118 crores for the year, an increase of 37% year on year. Our net profit after tax for the year stood at rupees 108 crores, reporting growth of 24% year on year. Our open order book as of April 1st, 2023 stands at 918 crores, up 31% from 699 crores in FY22. We expect our strong opening order book to provide assurance of our growth trajectory in the years to come. I take this opportunity to record my appreciation for my fellow directors for guiding the company amidst this challenging operating environment. I would also like to thank all of our personnel and management that continue to strive at excellence, allowing MapMyIndia to always stay at the edge of the innovation and capture new opportunities. We have been able to contain the industry-wide problem of attrition through job satisfaction, upskilling, and converting more employees into a permanent role. Finally, I offer my thanks to our customers, consumers, business partners, suppliers, shareholders, and other stakeholders for their continued trust in the company. I look forward to the years ahead as the work as we work together towards building a company that benefits all stakeholders. As Nobel laureate Albert York said, innovation is seeing what everybody has seen and thinking what nobody has thought. Innovation has been the cornerstone of MapMyIndia's mantra to building a sustainable business. The company has made a mark for itself in the domestic market, and our ability to integrate maps, IoT, and drones to produce world-class products and solutions places us uniquely to tap the global markets where the opportunities are endless. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. May I now request Mr. Rohit Verma, CEO and Executive Director of the company, to address the members of the company.
Good morning, dear shareholders. The year gone by turned out to be a significant milestone in our journey as we delivered strong performance on all fronts. While we continue to leverage the opportunities that stood in front of us to achieve this growth, it would not have been possible without the support of all of our stakeholders and our excellent team. In FY 2023, our revenue grew by 41%, wherein we witnessed growth across all our segments. I'm extremely happy to share that on the automotive side, the rate of adoption of our N-CASE mobility suite surpassed the industry growth as 1.9 plus million new vehicles that include four-wheelers, two-wheelers, and CVs across IC and EV segments went built in with MapMyIndia N-CASE solutions, up from 1.3 million in FY 2022. We foresee this number to grow on the back of our market leadership and the increasing adoption of ADAS and EVs in the industry. Additionally, we have built maps and IoT capabilities to capture the multi-billion-dollar addressable market of 300 plus million existing on-road vehicles in India. Our non-automotive vertical reported a robust growth as we won business from digitally native companies to large traditional businesses across verticals. Our comprehensive product stack and strong tech capabilities allows use to serve multiple use cases and explore upselling and cross-selling opportunities. Moreover, our geospatial analytics have been crucial in providing insights to businesses in their objective to transform digitally. We saw multiple national, state, and local government organizations sign up not only for our geospatial solutions, but also our drone capabilities. We've been making inroads and exploring the B2C market through strong government partnerships and our consumer-facing application MAPPLS, as well as IoT gadgets. Both our app and gadgets have been receiving immense appreciation from consumers. We've strengthened our open order book for next year, and it stands at rupees 918 crore as of the end of FY23, giving us the confidence that our revenues will grow at a healthy pace over the next few years. While our open order book provides revenue visibility for the coming years, our existing and growing customer base gives a direction on the additional revenue that can be generated through new contracts during the year. We added 250 plus B2B and B2B2C customers in FY 2023 and have grown to over 850 plus diverse revenue generating customers with a retention of more than 90%. We remain focused on building deep customer relationships and adding value through our products by serving various use cases and ultimately expanding our addressable market. On the product side, we continue to invest and innovate towards enhancing our mapping technologies that consist of our developer APIs, NK suite, digital transformation platforms, and MAPPLS application. We released RealView, 360-degree, and Metaverse 3D map products on MAPPLS, enhancing our B2C product offering. We augmented our NK suite offerings by integrating our recently acquired Kogo's gamified social travel commerce platform with our maps and navigation. This gives a unique edge to our product offerings to automotive OEMs. Besides this, within our IoT-led segment, we cater to the existing on-road vehicles through Gtropy and MapMyIndia's combined IoT-led goods logistics and people mobility SaaS. This segment contributed materially to our top line during the year. Margins from the IoT-led segment improved towards the end of FY 2023 as the SaaS revenue started kicking in. We expect this trend to continue as more and more enterprises and consumers start buying our IoT gadgets and using our platform. Apart from maps and IoT, as said in the past, we have been focused towards enhancing our drone capabilities as well. We acquired a 20% stake in InDrone Solutions Private Limited, a company that is engaged in the business of drone manufacturing, data analytics, and developing end-to-end solutions leveraged by drones, IoT, and other sensors, which help digitize various sectors. Similarly to the Gtropy acquisition, our objective in the coming years would be to integrate InDrones with our own existing drone segment solutions to address the fast-growing market for drone solutions. While we continue to look for inorganic investment opportunities that will help us enhance our offerings and increase our addressable market, we've outlined 4 areas for our organic investments that will set us for an accelerated growth in the coming quarters. First, towards development of product segments that are currently at a nascent stage. That includes scaling our IoT-led business and building full-stack drone capabilities. Second, in marketing activities to build awareness of the MapMyIndia and MAPPLS brands and product portfolios, which will reap rewards in terms of new customer acquisition and new use case adoption. Third, towards leveraging the B2C opportunity that includes investing in our consumer-facing app and gadget space. And fourth, in cutting-edge product and platform development, which will further expand use cases, addressable markets, growth engines, and modes for MapMyIndia MAPPLS. Our objective has always been to build advanced digital maps and deep tech digital products and platforms to serve a variety of customers and their multiple use cases. So I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all our stakeholders for their support, and we are pleased to have you on board on this exciting journey ahead.
Thank you, sir.
I now request and authorize Company Secretary to provide a summary of the auditor's report.
Sure, sir. The statutory auditors, Messrs. Bijesh Mathur and Associates, and Secretarial Auditor, Mr. Santosh Kumar Pradhan, have expressed unqualified opinion in the respective audit reports for the financial year 22-23. There were no qualifications, observations, or adverse comments on financial statements and matters which have any material bearing on the functioning of the company. The statutory auditor's report on standalone financial statements and consolidated financial statements are available on page number 192 and 275 of the annual report. The secretarial audit report is enclosed as Annexure 6 to the board's report on page number 147 of the annual report. With the permission of the members, I take the independent auditor's report and standalone and consolidated financial statements and secretarial audit report as read.
As the notice is already circulated to all the members, I take the notice convening the meeting as read. Before we proceed, I am pleased to bring to your notice that as required under the Companies Act 2013, the company had provided you all the facility to cast your vote electronically on all resolutions set forth in the notice. Members who have not cast their vote electronically and who are participating in the meeting will have an additional opportunity to cast their votes through the e-voting system provided by CDSL. Members may please note that there will be no voting by show of hands. We now take up the resolution set forth in the notice. We'll open the floor for any question by members after all the resolutions are tabled. Now, let us take up the agenda items. I request and authorize Company Secretary Saurav Somani to kindly read the agenda items.
We will consider the following ordinary business items. First item on the agenda, as per the notice, is to pass an ordinary resolution for adoption of audited standalone and consolidated financial statements for the financial year ended 31st March 2023. The company's standalone and consolidated accounts for the year ended 31st March 2023, along with directors and auditors report and management discussion and analysis report, have already been circulated to all. The second item on the agenda as per the notice is to pass an ordinary resolution for payment of final dividend of rupees 3 per equity share for the financial year ended March 31, 2023. The third item on the agenda as per the notice is to pass an ordinary resolution to appoint a director in place of Mr. Rakesh Kumar Verma, who retires by rotation and being eligible, offer himself for reappointment. Now we will consider the special business. The fourth item on the agenda as per the notice is to pass following resolution as a special resolution. To consider and approve the appointment and payment of professional fees to be paid to Ms. Rakhi Prasad, one of the non-executive directors, as a professional consultant. The fifth item on the agenda as per the notice is to pass following resolution as an ordinary resolution. Reappointment of Mr. Rohan Verma as whole-time director of the company. The sixth item on the agenda as per the notice is to pass following resolution as a special resolution. Modification of existing employee stock option plan 2008 of CE Info Systems Limited. The last and the seventh item on the agenda as per the notice is to pass following resolution special as an ordinary resolution, that is payment of commissions to non-executive directors of the company. Now I request Chairman sir for closing remarks before we take the questions from the speaker shareholder.
Thank you, Saurav. I hereby take this opportunity to thank all the shareholders for joining today's AGM. Before we take up the questions, I would like you to know that we regularly interact with shareholders, keeping them updated about the company. However, we received a few questions on our statutory auditors. Over the past, initially from the time, from the very time when the company was incorporated till 2009, and now from 2021, our auditors have demonstrated a high level of professionalism, dedication, and attention to detail. Their thoughtfulness in reviewing financial records and conducting audits has not only ensured compliance with regulations, but has also provided valuable insights that contribute to our strategic decision-making process. We believe auditors' role is not just to audit, but also provide value-added services in strengthening the financial systems of the company. We acknowledge that audit process is in safe hands and serves the interests of our investors.
Thank you, sir. Dear shareholders, thank you for joining our 28th annual general meeting today and for taking time to participate in today's AGM. Further, please note that company has received requests from 13 shareholders to speak at this AGM. I now call the names of those shareholders one by one and request the moderator to add them. I request all the speaker shareholders to state their name and ask the questions, and the questions should only relate to today's agenda item only. And the queries may be replied by the chairman and any person authorized by the chairman after the completion of queries by the shareholders. Further, kindly restrict your questions within the frame time of 2 minutes. Now I request moderator to kindly add Ms. Tessa from PhonePe.
Good morning, everyone. This is Tessa, corporate representative of PhonePe. First of all, congratulations for the good performance for the past financial year. And as a major investor in MapMyIndia, we are pleased to be associated with the company, and we would like to express our thanks to both the management, the employees, and all the stakeholders. Have a couple of questions. So mainly, if you see in Google, there's a lot of traction when we search for MMI or map service provider. Would like to understand and know what are the plans the company has to monetize this traction which is there. Also, what are the challenges that you see for your existing business? Any impediments or hurdles that you see to grow further? And what are the growth prospects which you all are focusing on for the upcoming year? Thank you.
Thank you, Tessa. And the same, we would also like to express the gratitude towards PhonePe for being an incredible partner all these years, very supportive. Yeah, but you're absolutely right. In the recent few months, especially, a lot more awareness, a lot more interest has started to happen for MapMyIndia and our consumer app, especially MAPPLS. And what this is doing is twofold. One is, of course, as we've always said, the more B2C awareness of our product and our brand, the knock-on effect is stronger on our B2B and B2B2C business. So we have our enterprise customers, automotive customers, looking at MapMyIndia with even more confidence. And so that has a direct correlation to the growth of the business. The second is that, this opens up the opportunity for MapMyIndia to start looking at a B2C business going forward, which is centered around our app, usage of our app for navigation, for hyperlocal searches, potentially in future discovery, as well as the gadget subscriptions that go along with the app. So I think, the way that we look to capitalize on this new interest is further strengthen our B2B, B2B2C business, but also start opening up the B2C side of our business. In terms of challenges to growth, we've always said that, look, we're a company that is built on innovation, innovating either new products or new use cases, and then taking them to market. So the challenge always is keep the culture of innovation going, keep putting out new products, and be creative in terms of reaching out to the addressable market or addressable customers and convince them of the new use cases. I think we are doing that well. We can always continue to do that better, and that's really the focus of the company. And finally, in terms of growth prospects, what we've outlined in the last couple of months through our investor and analyst day is really the growth roadmap for the company, where we see that in the next 4 to 5 years, we'll cross a revenue milestone of 1,000 plus crores on the back of growth across our sectors, be it automotive, corporate, government, or mobility. And a part of that will come from domestic, and part of that will come from international. So we look forward to your continued support of all the stakeholders, and our commitment is to continue to grow the company well into the future.
Now I request moderator to kindly add Mr. Jasmeet Singh.
So just enable my video also so that I can enable from my end and then.
It is enabled, sir.
Okay, just allow me. Let me. If you can now confirm if I am visible.
We can see you.
Thank you. Thank you. Dear Chairman Shri Rakesh Verma ji, CEO Rohan Verma ji, Board of Directors, key personals, and everyone attending this virtual AGM. Good morning, everyone. We, Manmohan and Jasmeet Singh, are attending this video call together. Chairman, sir, the year under review has been an excellent year for our company. Glad to see that overall growth on all fronts, which we managed to achieve, are very satisfactory. Sir, this is all due to your guidance and support. We witnessed an all-round growth on all parameters. I applaud to the management team for their good work. I trust our leadership team in charge of various verticals such as MAS, SaaS, PaaS, APIs, IoT, and latest being drones. I expect our leadership team to remain focused and steer our company to greater heights in the times to come. Our current base being small, in fact, puts us in a very sweet spot as growing with high double digits year on year for next several years is seemingly assured. As all our verticals are growing, so the 4-digit top line figure is not too distant. I believe that we will achieve this even before the forecasted 4 to 5 year time span, as the contribution of drones is expected to be significant once the operation gets started. And as such, there are no questions with regard to the business operations and the balance sheet. But Chairman, sir, I have a couple of generic questions on which I would request you for your inputs. The first one being, as a matter of great honor, for the first time, even we in India, and that too in our capital city of Delhi, we are going to host the G20 summit. I understand that large-scale contingents from several countries are participating in this prestigious event, and many of them are bringing along their own wheels. Now, as a matter of interest, I would like to know if we have provided them our digital maps software so as to bring them the utmost convenience to shuttle around. My second question is, if we have read the annual report correctly, then it was found that we have cash equivalent of approximately 500 crores lying in our books. And this will swell further year on year. We would like to know that how we intend to use this. A small another question, we would like to know more about the IoT gadgets that we offer. Now, Chairman, before I conclude, I would like to praise on record high standards of corporate governance as shown by Chief Finance Anuj Jain and Compliance Officer and Company Secretary Saurabh Somani and their respective teams. Further, providing the QR code on the cover of our balance or on the cover of our annual report to download the MAPPLS application was a well thought of decision. I acknowledge that this application is very useful as it provides detailed maps, navigation, safety, hyperlocation, and IoT enabled experience. Mr. Chairman, a small food of thought before we sign off is that we are now done with the worldwide common flu. And so, next year onward, do consider to conduct this annual body meet as early as in July, since our results invariably gets finalized in a month or two after the financial year closure. Also, instead of VC, do conduct AGMs physically, either at India Habitat Center or at the Hotel Eros Nehru Place near our office. The meeting should be conducted in a hybrid mode so as to allow shareholders across Pan India to join and participate. And this will allow us to interact with the management freely over high tea. We, Manmohan and Jasmeet, sign off here and confirm supporting all resolutions. All the best. Thank you.
Can I let Rohan, our CEO, to address many of your questions, and some of them I will try to do it in the end.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you for really nicely, acknowledging as well as asking questions, Jasmeet ji and Manmohan ji. Yeah, actually, for G20, it's been our privilege to be playing an interesting role. Just recently in Bangalore, in fact, was the final digital economy working group or meeting of all the digital delegations, digitally representative delegations of all the G20 countries. And actually, MapMyIndia had, through the MAPPLS app, made available the entire metaverse of the venue. So all the delegates could use MAPPLS app as well as a private implementation of that to navigate around the venue and also see the power of the indigenous technology that we have built, which is probably the most advanced even amongst the G20 nations. So we're very grateful to the government for giving us an opportunity to serve the delegates. Actually, even for the final G20 event summit that is happening in the next week in Delhi, there are some critical roles we are playing to support the government of India in ensuring a safe and successful implementation. This is combination of maps and IoT. We are working with the authorities. So we also hope and pray that the event goes off well, and looking forward to playing a role in enabling that. In fact, just for the common citizens, you'll be happy to know that there's a lot of traffic restrictions that will be there for G20 in Delhi. And there's what the Delhi police has been doing is putting out in every advisory, online and offline through social media and through their official circulars, asking all citizens to download the MAPPLS app because they are working with us and telling the exact restrictions that will be there. In fact, they have put out a note in the media how Google was not able to support through their technology these complex restrictions, which MapMyIndia has been able to do. So it's a moment of pride. And also, I hope our citizens do download the app so that they can benefit from the restricted movement or understanding how to move around during that time. On the question of this IoT gadgets, basically MapMyIndia provides GPS trackers, dash cameras, infotainment systems, and smart helmet kits. All of these, can be installed in your vehicle and help you remotely through the MAPPLS app, track your vehicle, see the live video from the vehicle, navigate confidently while driving your car or riding your bike. So it's a whole set of safety gadgets that really provide immense value to both private vehicle owners but also commercial vehicle owners. And so I highly encourage people to look at our MAPPLS gadgets and get their friends, family, colleagues, to try it out and use it. I'll let Mr. Verma answer the final question on the balance sheet and cash and any other thing that
I think if I remember correctly, your question is related to what we are planning to do with the 500 crore cash that you see it in the balance sheet. And I don't know if you also asked about a dividend or you probably didn't. Okay. So, look, we have big vision. We want to grow as fast as we can. We continuously are scouting for technology-led companies or customer-led companies which fall in our ecosystem or in our domain, domestically or internationally. We must have evaluated over the last 1.5 years around 50 such companies, out of which few of them we made the investment, including G-Tropy, Indrones, Google. But it's continuously giving us new insight into what kind of such organizations will be beneficial to us and with whom the merger and acquisition is a complex process. It's not just the money. But it's also, if you know worldwide, if there is no cultural fit, then it doesn't work out very well. So keeping all those factors in mind, we have kept it an open item that when such acquisition issue comes up, then we are ready with cash to the extent we already have in the balance sheet, and hence the use of the cash is definitely for the company's growth. That's the whole idea. How, when it will happen is a matter of time for us to find the right situation. I think that's the best answer I can give you at this point of time.
Thank you. Now I request moderator to add Mr. Ashok Kumar.
Can you hear my voice, please?
Yeah, you're audible, sir. You're audible.
Can you hear my voice?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Okay. I am Ashok Kumar, retired professor, Department of Earthquake Engineering at IIT Roorkee. I am a proud shareholder of
your voice is a little bit soft now. So can you speak up louder, please?
Okay. I am Dr. Ashok Kumar, retired professor, Department of Earthquake Engineering at IIT Roorkee. I am a proud shareholder of MapMyIndia. I am proud not because the values of the shares are going up, but I am proud because my company has substantially benefited the society by making lives of Indian citizens better through use of modern technologies like GPS, Internet of Things, data management, artificial intelligence, machine learning, etc. I am proud because while driving car, I use my company's navigation app MapPLS and not Google Maps. MapPLS and other world-class products of this company are surely the showcase of Atmanirbhar Bharat. I'm sure that the vision of the founders of this company, Rakesh and Rashmi Verma, and the dynamic leadership of CEO Rohan Verma will take this company to a dazzling height. I have few suggestions, or you may call it a questions, or maybe queries. My first suggestion or question is digital maps can prove to be a very useful product for disaster risk reduction as well as for disaster management. Disaster risk reduction before the disaster strikes, disaster management after the disaster strikes. There is lot of scope of use of this map in this field. And I'm wondering whether the company is thinking in this direction. My second suggestion is, can the MAPPLS incorporate weather condition? That means while I'm driving, particularly during in the hills, if I know that I'm going to face the rains ahead, or can I change the route and take a different route where the rains are not there? Similarly, I have once faced a very tremendous hailstorm while driving to Lucknow, and I thought that if I knew that hailstorm is ahead of us, I would have stopped somewhere. So that will be a very great advantage to the users of MAPPLS if the weather can also be incorporated in this app. These are the two simple suggestions that I have. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to speak to this august audience. Best of luck to MapMyIndia, and I'm sure the MapMyIndia will grow and grow to great heights. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Professor Mathur, and we owe IIT Roorkee a lot of thanks and gratitude in being the alma mater of our co-founder, Mrs. Rashmi Verma. We really appreciate all the the good things that you said, and we are committed to continue to serve the society through our maps and technologies. And we believe that itself will help in strengthening our business. You absolutely said it right. Digital maps can help in disaster response as well as disaster prevention or the risk reduction, etc. And we are making efforts towards that. On the consumer side, for example, when the floods hit Delhi and North India, using MAPPLS app, consumers as well as the authorities could publish on the map itself, where the waterlogging or flooding or dangerous situations were, and those alerts were getting shared or visible to all other MAPPLS app users, so that they could avoid those areas, or if there were authorities, they could actually investigate and respond to the disaster situation in that area. We are looking to scale up the usage of this, the adoption of this in conjunction with all the authorities. And beyond just this, there are lots of map analytics technologies around 3D, around drones, around analytics, using our AI, that we can provide to the government and all kind of infrastructure owners, which is a monetization opportunity for us, for coordination of disaster forces, etc. So we are hoping to take that to the market and get more customers to adopt this in the time to come, and any help in that is greatly appreciated. It's a very nice idea that you said about the weather conditions. Today, what we do in MAPPLS app is for any place that you search for, you can actually see the current weather, temperature, AQI, etc., and forecast it for that area. You can also on the map overlay the weather forecast, including rain, etc., for the time to come. But your point is well taken. That as you drive, if we can give you weather alerts, the way we give you safety alerts, etc., along the route, or traffic congestion alerts, I think it will be, like you said, more useful. So we'll take that up in the time to come as a feature for the users. Thank you.
I request moderator to add Mr. Rakesh Kumar.
Are you audible, sir?
Yes, you are audible.
Are you audible, sir?
Yes, you are audible.
Chairman, sir, Board of Directors, Company Secretary and Co-Shareholder. सर, आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर कि आपने मुझे इस प्लेटफॉर्म पर बोलने का मौका दिया सर। सर, आपकी स्पीच में और कुछ शेयर होल्डर के क्वेश्चन आंसर में मेरे सारे क्वेश्चन रेस हो चुके हैं। ज्यादा कुछ ना पूछते हुए सर, मैं सिर्फ आपसे यही पूछना चाहूंगा सर कि आप इन्वेस्टर का विश्वास जीतने के लिए आप और क्या करना चाहेंगे कंपनी में। दूसरा सर, हमारा स्टॉक प्राइस और बढ़े, इसके लिए सर आप क्या सोच रहे हैं कि हमारा स्टॉक प्राइस जो है 2000 से क्रॉस हो जाए, 2500, 3000 हो। हमारी कंपनी इतना ग्रोथ करती है, इतना वैल्यू रखती है कि आपका प्राइस जो है 2500 से 3000 होना चाहिए। इसके बारे में जरूर सोचिए। दूसरा सर, डिविडेंड के बारे में जरूर ध्यान दीजिए। डिविडेंड जितनी जल्दी हमें मिलेगा उतनी जल्दी ही हम उसका इस्तेमाल कर पाएंगे, क्योंकि हमारी इन्वेस्टर हैं, हमारी इनकम में जुड़ता है वो। ठीक है सर, आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर कि आपने मुझे इस प्लेटफॉर्म पर बोलने का मौका दिया।
Thank you, Rakesh Kumar ji. स्टॉक प्राइस क्या मूव करेगा ये तो सचमुच मैं नहीं बता सकता और उस पर कमेंट भी नहीं करना चाहता। ये हम लोग तो यही करेंगे कि कैसे बिजनेस ग्रो करते जाएं, अच्छे से ग्रो करें, प्रॉफिटेबली ग्रो करें। और जहां तक डिविडेंड की बात है, इस साल एक रेजोल्यूशन तो हमारा है ही जिसमें हम 3 रुपीज अगेंस्ट फेस वैल्यू ऑफ 2 रुपीज पर शेयर लोग डिविडेंड डिक्लेयर किए हैं। लास्ट ईयर हमने 2 रुपीज डिक्लेयर किया था। तो डिविडेंड उसी ख्याल से करता है, बोर्ड डिसाइड करता है जब बोर्ड ओवरऑल पिक्चर देख लेता है कि कंपनी किस डायरेक्शन में जा रही है। और जहां तक जो डिविडेंड डिक्लेयर हुआ है वो शायद बहुत जल्दी ही कंप्लायंस ऑफिसर और सीएफओ उसको रेमिट करवा देंगे, ये मेरी आशा है।
Now request moderator to add Mr. Gagan Kumar.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir. You are present.
Yeah. Good morning, Mr. Chairman, Board of Directors and fellow shareholders. Myself, Gagan Kumar. I am joining this meeting from New Delhi. Sir, मुझे अपनी कंपनी के शेयर्स अलॉटमेंट में प्राप्त हुए. I am the original allottee of the company at the rate of 1033. And if I look around, today's stock price is around 1750. I mean, it's around 1.75 time I get my investment appreciated. So thank you so much for giving this wonderful company to me to invest my hard-earned money in your company. Now, I have one or two questions for you, sir. That what are the major opportunities for the company now? And my second question is, what is our roadmap for next 24 months? And last but not the least, I would like to address here that higher standard of corporate governance under the leadership of our CFO and our CS. सर, हम काफी कंपनियों के शेयर होल्डर्स हैं और बहुत सी नई कंपनियां आती हैं. हम लोगों को मैं कहते हुए बहुत फक्र हो रहा है कि कई नई कंपनियों में कम्युनिकेशन करना भी बहुत मुश्किल हो जाता है सर. कहीं बात नहीं हो पाती. लेकिन मैं अपने सीएस साहब को यहाँ पे थोड़ी सी मुबारकबाद देना चाहूंगा कि उनके एक इन्वेस्टर फ्रेंडली अप्रोच. इफ यू हैव any query, any type of query, not only the time of AGM, but throughout the year, he is just a call or a mail away. So thank you so much, Mr. Saurabh. That is all from my side. Over to you, moderator.
Thank you, Gagan ji. Major opportunities is there across our sectors. When we talk about automotive, really this N-case suite that we have, navigation-led, connected, ADAS, shared and electric. अगर आप देखिए तो all vehicles are becoming connected. Our technologies can go there. A lot more safety and ADAS requirements are coming in where we can play a role. Of course, vehicles are becoming electric and there the role of maps and IoT becomes important. And mobility as a service, shared mobility, whether for people or goods, is there. So that's one set of major opportunities. On the logistics side, government has talked about Gati Shakti program. Objective is to reduce the cost of logistics from 14% of GDP to 8 to 9%. A lot of that will come through digitization. And our maps and IoT play that role of digitizing and optimizing logistics costs. So that's another large opportunity that rounds up our A&M, automotive and mobility tech. If you look at enterprises, digitally transforming is critical to them. And our maps, our analytics, our workforce management and workflows management solutions, AI solutions, or like I said, IoT logistics solutions, all are relevant to enterprises across segments, from manufacturing to FMCG to BFSI. All of those sectors can benefit, and so we are going after those opportunities. And finally, consumer-facing companies in terms of consumer experience through accurate last-mile delivery or providing hyper-local experiences. All consumer-facing companies need some kind of map. So opportunities abound for our company, and it's really about how much we're able to penetrate each of these markets, and we are working hard in each of these segments. And really, this forms the crux of our roadmap for the next not just 24 months, but 4 to 5 years, as we've explained before. So that's where we are focused on.
Now I request moderator to add Mr. Gaurav Kumar Singh.
Hello. Hello, am I audible? Hello.
Yes, Gaurav, you are audible.
Okay, thank you, sir. Respected Chairman, sir, Board of Directors and fellow shareholders, good morning to all of you. My name is Gaurav Kumar Singh, joining this occasion from Delhi. So first of all, I would like to thank our Company Secretary and his entire team for their hard work, due to which we are able to connect with you, and also for giving me the opportunity to express my views on this platform. Sir, company is doing extremely well, as it is reflecting in our share price, and which is trading nearly to its 52-week high. And for this, the credit goes to you and all the employees of the company. Sir, most of the questions are already covered in your chairman's speech. Still, I wish to know two things. First is what type of CSR activities we are promoting, and what amount we had reserved for last year, and how much we had incurred, and what is the target for this year. And the last is, are we planning to launch any new application for facility for live tracking of public transport like buses, metros, or railways on map for major cities? Sir, as far as the our MAPPLS app is concerned, it is really fantabulous application with intuitive interface, accurate direction, and real-time traffic updates. I recommend this app to all my friends, and they are using it. As far as the agenda of this AGM is concerned, I support all the resolutions along with my all family members. And once again, I thank our CFO, CS, and Secretarial Department for providing wonderful corporate governance. In the end, I wish bright future for the company and great health for all of you, sir. Thank you, sir. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Gaurav. Let me first address your CSR. We have given a detailed report in the annual report. If you go and look at it, you'll find all the activities that we have done. And just to mention a couple of them, like during the pandemic, we supported in a big way, whether for the railways to put our IoT devices for oxygen support, whether it was for COVID app, or so like that, we continuously keep doing from the areas that we understand and very nicely support social activities. Details are there in the annual report. A few other things, Rohan will answer.
Yeah, this live tracking of public transport is interesting, and you'll be happy to know that Telangana state just launched a public app using, which actually MapMyIndia built for them, where you can track all the interstate state road transport buses as a citizen, where the bus stop is, where the status of the bus is, etc. So this is something that we are going to do more of. And thank you on the MAPPLS app. We are continuing to work hard on it.
Thank you. I request moderator to add Mr. Lokesh Gupta.
हेलो सर, आप मुझे सुन पा रहे हैं?
क्या आवाज आ रही है?
चेयरमैन सर, मैं लोकेश गुप्ता आपका सभी बोर्ड मेंबर्स का स्वागत करता हूं। सर, जब से लिस्ट हुआ है तब से मैं कंपनी का शेयर होल्डर हूं। लास्ट ईयर भी मैं आपसे इसी मोड पर जुड़ा था सर। सर, एक्सीलेंट चेयरमैन स्पीच हो रही थी और एक एक्सीलेंट प्रेजेंटेशन हो रहा था। उसके बाद कोई क्वेश्चन बचता नहीं है सर। सर, एक भरोसा होता है, विश्वास होता है जो आपके लीडरशिप में है, आपने करके दिखाया है, वो शेयर प्राइस में भी रिफ्लेक्ट हो रहा है सर। सर, मुझे थोड़ी सी चीज जाननी है। टेक्नोलॉजी चेंज हो रही है, एक आपने ड्रोन टैग है सर, उसको लेकर हमारी क्या प्लानिंग है? बहुत बड़ा सेक्टर्स है सर। आने वाले करंट फाइनेंशियल ईयर है या 1-2 फाइनेंशियल ईयर के लिए हमारी क्या तैयारी है वहां के लिए सर? थोड़ा इस बारे में बताइए सर। सर, मेरे से पहले एक शेयर होल्डर ने शेयर प्राइस के बारे में बात की। सही में शेयर प्राइस हमारे हाथ में नहीं है, लेकिन परफॉर्मेंस हमारे हाथ में है, वही परफॉर्मेंस शेयर प्राइस में भी रिफ्लेक्ट होगी। सर जब वहां हमें ग्रोथ देखने को मिलेगी तो क्या हम ये मानकर चलें यही ग्रोथ हमारी डिविडेंड में भी हमें देखने को मिलेगी? सर थोड़ा इस बारे में ये बताएं सर। एक फिजिकल मीटिंग्स की भी एक मांग बार बार होती है सर। सर हम टेक्नोलॉजी को अपनाते हैं और हम टेक कंपनी भी हैं जस्ट सर, तो क्यों नहीं हम इसी मोड पे मीटिंग करें? हमें ओखला आपके पास आना हो तो क्यों है हम अपनी गाड़ी से आए, रोक कर पूछें ओखला किधर से जाना है? हम क्यों नहीं एक मैप चलाएं और आपके यहाँ तक पहुंच जाएं? सर इसी प्लेटफॉर्म पे मीटिंग रखिए, पेन इंडिया के शेयर होल्डर्स आपसे जुड़ पाएंगे सर। और सर आप इसी तरह करते रहेंगे तो जैसा शेयर प्राइस में हमें देखने को मिला आगे भी मिलेगा। सर ये भरोसा इसी तरह बना रहेगा। मैं पहले भी शेयर होल्डर्स था, आज भी हूँ और आगे भी रहूंगा। एक सेक्रेटरियल सर मैं जितनी तारीफ करूंगा कम है सर, हमारी तारीफ से कुछ नहीं होगा, थोड़ी शाबाशी आपको भी देनी पड़ेगी सर। जितनी मेहनत से उन्होंने काम किया है, ये मीटिंग पीसफुल हो रही है, उसके लिए उनको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। थैंक यू सर।
थैंक यू लोकेश जी। लास्ट ईयर भी आपने हमारे कंपनी सेक्रेटरी और सीएफओ की बड़ी तारीफ की थी और इस साल भी आप देखिए कितने मन से वो काम कर रहे हैं। तो आपकी तारीफ और हम लोगों का विश्वास उन पर सब जुड़ा हुआ है, इसीलिए टीम वर्क करती है और सिर्फ इसी एरिया में नहीं, हमारे बिजनेस साइड में या टेक्निकल साइड में मैपमैडिया की कुछ खासियत है तो यही है कि सब एक दूसरे पर विश्वास करते हैं और अल्टीमेटली वही हमारा भी लक्ष्य है। रोहन,
ड्रोन में बेसिकली हम लोग का जो फोकस है कि कस्टमर से जाके बात करें कि उनको ड्रोन के क्या सॉल्यूशंस relevant लगते हैं, यूजफुल लगते हैं। And so one of the things that's been happening is in bunch of customer related projects where they're looking for some kind of digital transformation, some kind of 3D mapping, drones is starting to play an important role, and we are able to win these projects and provide drone as one of the elements of the solutions. So mostly not just government but even private sector mein we are focused. We anyways have very strong data analytics, mapping capabilities or 3D capabilities. And so we are going backward from the customer कि उनको क्या-क्या capabilities चाहिए और वो capabilities हम लोग inorganically or organically build कर रहे हैं. We also see very large future for the drone sector and believe that we are well positioned to become a major player in this space in the time to come. And उसी में हमारी तैयारी चल रही है.
Now I request moderator to kindly add Mr. Pradeep Sood.
Mr. Pradeep, you have been unmuted. Please speak.
Okay, can we move to next speaker? Mr. Pramod Jain.
हेलो हेलो, आप मुझे सुन पा रहे हैं?
यस प्रमोद जी, हम आपको सुन पा रहे हैं
जी नमस्कार, मैं प्रमोद जैन दिल्ली से, चेयरमैन सर, बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर और सेक्टर डिपार्टमेंट का बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूं जो आपने इस एजीएम में बोलने का अवसर दिया और आज के प्रस्तावित सभी रेजोल्यूशन का मैं समर्थन करता हूं सर। चेयरमैन सर, आपने अपनी आरंभिक स्पीच में कंपनी के वर्तमान और भविष्य के बारे में विस्तार से बता दिया है, हमें पूछने की जरूरत नहीं है। मेरे से पूर्व वक्ताओं ने काफी कुछ क्वेश्चन पूछ लिए हैं। हमें कंपनी की लीडरशिप पे पूरा भरोसा है, आपकी लीडरशिप में कंपनी भविष्य में बहुत तरीके करेगी, ऐसी मंगल कामना करता हूं। और एक आपसे रिक्वेस्ट करता हूं, हमेशा मीटिंग अपनी भविष्य में हमेशा वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंस के द्वारा ही करें, फिजिकल मीटिंग का सोचना भी मत। एक मारुति कंपनी ने लास्ट ईयर फिजिकल मीटिंग करी थी, इतने लालची शेयर होल्डर कंपनी में घुस गए थे, उन्हें हार के इस साल मीटिंग वीसी पे करनी पड़ी, इतना हंगामा उनकी मीटिंग में लोगों ने कर दिया था। कृपया फिजिकल मीटिंग की भविष्य में मत सोचना, हमेशा वीसी मोड पे ही मीटिंग करें। धन्यवाद, नमस्कार।
थैंक यू प्रमोद जी।
Moderator, please add Mr. Tapan Jain.
Sir, he is not in the meeting.
Kindly add Miss Kritika Jain.
She is also not available in the meeting, sir.
Can you please add Mr. Manjeet Singh?
Sir, my audible?
यस मंजीत जी।
हाँ जी, सी इन्फो सिस्टम की मैनेजमेंट टीम, सी इन्फो सिस्टम की कैपिटल टीम और माई को शेयर होल्डर, मैं सभी का स्वागत करता हूं जी। आप जिस तरह से जिस दिशा में इस कंपनी को चला रहे हैं वो एक बहुत ही बढ़िया है, और जिस तरह से चंद्रयान गया ऊपर और उसके बाद हमारा शेयर रॉकेट बना, तो इसरो के साथ हमारा जो कोलैबोरेशन है उससे रेवेन्यू किस तरह का आता है, हमें थोड़ा आप इस बारे में अगर विस्तार से बताएंगे तो अच्छा रहेगा। जहाँ तक शेयर प्राइस की बात है, उसके जो एक जैक लगना है वो एक ये है कि प्रमोटर होल्डिंग जो है हमारी करीब 54% के करीब है। तो सर कोई बायबैक की योजना लाइए आप, तो उससे हमारे शेयर को भी जैक लगेगा और प्रमोटर होल्डिंग भी उससे बढ़ेगी और शेयर होल्डर का विश्वास और बढ़ेगा उसमें। इन्वेस्टर जो है हमारी स्टेशनरी और परफॉर्मेंस से किस तरह से रूबरू हो पा रहे हैं, थोड़ा आप इस बारे में बताएंगे तो अच्छा रहेगा। व्हाट डू सेड कंपनी डू टू इंश्योरेंस दैट इन्वेस्टर अंडरस्टैंड इट्स स्ट्रेटजी एंड परफॉर्मेंस, उसके बारे में आप बताएंगे। इन्वेस्टर ने आपके ऊपर पूरा विश्वास करा है और हमारा जो BSC कोड है 543425, मैप बाय इंडिया जो सिंबल है उसका पूरा ध्यान रखते हुए इन्वेस्टर का आपने जो है शेयर का बड़ा अच्छा रिटर्न दिया है, इसकी मैं आपको मुबारकबाद देना चाहूँगा। आने वाले टाइम में इन्वेस्टर आपकी तरफ और अग्रसर हों, इसकी मैं कामना करूँगा। जून क्वार्टर के जो रिजल्ट आए हैं वो अच्छे आए हैं, तो आने वाले 3 क्वार्टर जो हैं हम उसकी उम्मीद करते हैं कि उनके भी रिजल्ट आपके अच्छे आएंगे। मैप माई इंडिया की मैनेजमेंट टीम से मैं एक छोटी रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहूँगा कि भारत जो है गांवों का देश है, शहर तो है ही हैं, जो है गांव बहुत हैं, तो एग्रीकल्चर के लिए फार्मर की आपकी क्या स्ट्रेटजी है? फसल के क्षेत्र में कोई मैप माई इंडिया का योगदान हो सकता है कि उनको थोड़ी इसकी नॉलेज आए और आप जो है गांव-गांव जाकर इसका विस्तार कर सकें, ऐसी कोई आपकी योजना अगर है तो आप इस सभा में अगर बताएंगे तो अच्छा लगेगा। बाकी आपने जो हमें टाइम दिया बोलने के लिए उसका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। कैटेगरी डिपार्टमेंट ने पूरा जो है हमें दिशा और दशा समझाई, मीटिंग में ज्वाइन करने के लिए सेक्रेटरियल डिपार्टमेंट की मैं प्रशंसा करना चाहूँगा और उनका धन्यवाद करना चाहूँगा। थैंक यू फॉर द CE इन्फो सिस्टम मैनेजमेंट टीम, थैंक यू फॉर द CE इन्फो सिस्टम कैटेगरी टीम, थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू।
ISRO is a very big inspiration to us and उनके जो achievements है वो दिखाते हैं कि इंडिया कहाँ तक दुनिया की भी आगे निकल सकता है, और उनके साथ जो हमारा पार्टनरशिप है वो बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग है कि हमारे मैप्स वो यूज करते हैं, उनकी सैटेलाइट इमेजरी हम यूज करते हैं, और जो नाविक चिपसेट है इंडिया का आत्मनिर्भर GPS चिपसेट, उस पे सॉल्यूशंस भी हम बनाते हैं और उसको आगे भी बढ़ाते हैं। तो इसरो is inspiration and we thank them a lot for their trust in us. ये उसी से जैसे आप मैपल्स ऐप पे अगर देखिए तो हम एक अर्थ ऑब्जर्वेशन लेयर डालते हैं कॉल्ड NDVI वेजिटेशन इंडेक्स और वेदर, जिसको अगर ओवरले करके कोई देखे फार्म्स पर या एग्री वाले सेक्टर वाले, तो उनको कुछ आइडिया लगेगा कि कहाँ पे क्या फसल ठीक से उग रहा है कि नहीं उग रहा है, या उसमें कुछ प्रॉब्लम आने की is there a possibility or not. So there's many things we are looking at doing for the agri sector. Of course we can do more, and that will be our endeavor in the time.
I request moderator to kindly add our last speaker for this AGM, Mr. Sarabjit Singh.
My voice? हेलो चेयरमैन सर, मेरी आवाज आ रही है?
हाँ, आपकी आवाज।
Chairman sir, first of all, good afternoon to you, all the board of directors, all the staff of MapMyIndia Limited and my co-fellow shareholders. चेयरमैन सर, जिस तरीके से आपने अपनी ओपनिंग रिमार्क्स में कंपनी के बारे में बताया वो सर एक काबिले तारीफ है, क्योंकि आपने सारी एक्सप्लेनेशन हमारी कंपनी के बारे में बताई। और चेयरमैन सर, जिस तरीके से आप लोग मेहनत कर रहे हैं उस हिसाब से सर हमें रिटर्न भी मिल रहा है, और सर हमें पूरी अपेक्षा है कि इस दिवाली तक सर अराउंड 3000 के तकरीबन हमारा शेयर पहुंच जाएगा सर, जिस तरीके से आप लोगों की पूरी मेहनत है कंपनी में। बाकी चेयरमैन सर, अभी हमने ये देखा कि म्यूचुअल फंड ने भी सर हमारी कंपनी में अपनी होल्डिंग बढ़ाई है। तो सर म्यूचुअल फंड का बढ़ाने का मतलब होता है कि सर एक पब्लिक का और ज्यादा विश्वास आया था अपनी कंपनी में, कि पूरी उम्मीद है हम आगे आने वाले टाइम में रिटर्न अच्छा मिलेगा। बाकी चेयरमैन सर यही कहना चाहूंगा सर, अब ये सर कोरोना काल जा चुका है सर, जब से सर हमारी कंपनी की लिस्टिंग हुई है तब से सर हम लोग आपसे फेस टू फेस रूबरू नहीं हो पाए हैं। तो मैं सर यही चाहूंगा कि सर आने वाले साल में अगर हो सके तो सर एक फिजिकल एजीएम करिए, जिसके अंदर सर हम आप लोगों के सामने रूबरू हो पाए। और सर धन्यवाद करना चाहूंगा अपने सेक्रेटरी डिपार्टमेंट और मॉडरेटर का, जिन्होंने इतनी फ्रीक्वेंटली हमें आपके सामने बोलने का मौका दिया। थैंक यू चेयरमैन सर फॉर गिविंग मी अ चांस टू स्पीक इन योर एजीएम।
थैंक यू सरजीत सिंह जी। अब टेक्नोलॉजी के वर्ल्ड में फिजिकल हो या वर्चुअल, ये सारे फैक्टर्स को देखते हुए ही हम लोग ये मीटिंग करते हैं। बट आपका जो सजेशन है उसको ख्याल में रखेंगे और फिर अगले साल बोर्ड जैसा डिसाइड करेगा वैसे कर लेंगे। धन्यवाद बहुत बहुत आप लोगों के विश्वास।
We thank all the speaker shareholders for addressing your queries to the company and the management replying to that. Any shareholder having any query can write to the company at cs@mapmyindia.com. Members may note that the voting on the CDSL platform will continue to be available for next 30 minutes. Therefore, members who have not cast their vote yet are requested to do so. The Board of Directors has appointed Mr. Santosh Kumar Pradhan, Practicing Company Secretary, as the scrutinizer to supervise the remote e-voting and voting at the AGM in fair and transparent manner. The results shall be announced after obtaining the scrutinizer report, and the same shall be placed on the BSE and NSE website and also on the CDSL website and the website of the company. We had 132 members participating today in the 28th Annual General Meeting. I thank all of the members for attending the meeting, and I hereby declare the proceedings as closed. Thank you very much.
Thank you.